Ooh boy. We're back in some Let's Go Pikachu. Let's see. Oh, it's time to go through Rock Tunnel. I think I was going to go back to the Pokemon Center first though, because I wanted to change out my team. I don't really want to keep this Psyduck with me if I'm not going to use it. I actually kind of want to use Goldeen, because I've never used one because I hate Goldeen. So hopefully I can get one of those soon so I can use it. But first, let me take Psyduck off the team. I think I'll replace it with Nidoran that I just caught. I didn't name it actually. I need to do that. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I kind of want to use Nidoran. Oh wait, Venonat. Did I add Venonat? I think it might be time to add Venonat. Let's keep Venonat with us. I'll replace Low-Fat. I wasn't really using Low-Fat anyways. I don't really need it with me. We'll get Mothman up here. He's a poison type though, and if I add Nidoran, I'll have 3 poison types. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to be this weak to Psychic. I don't have anything that beats Psychic, because Dark doesn't exist. Maybe I'll add Jigglypuff? Oh wait, no, I already ruled that out because it's not going to let me Fairy type moves. I could go with Growlithe actually, but I don't think I wanted to use Growlithe. I guess then that leaves Charmander as the last option. I'd rather use Charmander than Growlithe. Growlithe's a pain. I don't like using Growlithe. I'd rather use Charmander. Maybe Diglett? No, I'll just add Charmander. Alright, let me name the, that Nidoran before I forget. What do I name this thing? Let's go with Eliza. Okay, maybe I'll add that Nidoran later, but I don't want too many poison types. I already have Boolin and Mothman, so we're just gonna stick with this a bit. Let's see if I can teach any TMs though, and some candies. Hopefully I can get a Pikachu when I get to the power plant. That way I can use those Pikachu candies on something. I only have quick candies right now since I was catching a ton of like Diglett. But it's fine, that'll work. I know Venonat's not that fast, but it'll make up for it a little bit with the candy. If I wanted, I could make the slowest Pokemon in this game the fastest with just a bunch of candy. Like, honestly, with doing that, it would outspeed every Pokemon in the game at level 1, because candies work that way, and I hate that. The candy system's terrible in this game, honestly. Actually, it was a good concept. I don't dislike the concept, because I think it is better than EV training. EV training is kind of obscure, and you can't really tell what's going on. But the way that candy works, by just giving you +1 to the stat, is bad. They should combine the two systems and have the candy give you EVs. That way it, like, makes a bit more sense. Also, the way that they use candy in this game is horrible, because you have to do each candy one at a time. Like, it took me so long just to use those 11 candies. When you have 200, it takes forever. Also, these large candies, I feel like they don't mean anything. They still give +1 instead of like +2 or something, and it just takes the same amount. They're just more expensive. I don't understand. That's why I think they should be EVs. Like, if the small candies are +1 EV to this stat, and then the larger +2 and the extra larger +3, that would be a lot smarter of a way to go about it, instead of just letting you go to +200 in every stat. I wish I had Copycat instead of Mimic. I could use Mimic I could use Copycat now if I had it and cheesed him with Dig, but I can't because I don't. So instead, I have to switch into Boolean and then Vine Whip it on the next turn. Yeah, I think a major part of this remake not feeling as nice is the fact that they didn't include all of the Gen 2 and 4 evolutions and pre-evolutions of the Kanto Pokemon. It would have felt at least a little more fresh than just playing Kanto again. I forgot to check my TMs to see what Mothman and, did I name Charmander? I don't think I did. I need to name Charmander and Squirtle too. I completely forgot to do that. Yeah, let me see if I can learn any good moves. I guess I could teach them Headbutt, but I'm not even gonna bother. Will-O-Wisp, I guess, could be pretty useful. I mean, there's not too many situations where I might need to set up because the Pokemon in front of me is too strong. I can't really think of any situations where that might happen with me, in this game at least. But it's still nice to have Will-O-Wisp, just in case. I can use Thunder Wave to Odette. I think I should, it's way better than Mimic. Or Psywave, actually. Let's go with Psywave. Mimic could come in handy if I can steal, like, I don't know, some good special move. Does it last until I switch out, so if I get a good special move and use it for the rest of a battle, it could be useful. But the thing is, all the trainers in this game only have like 1 or 2 Pokemon, so I don't really think it matters. What do I name this Charmander? Rubber. I actually have no idea why I named it Rubber, so don't even bother questioning it. Its name is Rubber, and that's final. As for this, I'm gonna name it Doug, because it's Turtle, and Turtle is kind of like Bowser, and so this guy's Doug Bowser. Crap, I pressed B. At least this one has a reason for being named that. I have no idea why I named Charmander Rubber. I'm gonna avoid this trainer. I don't even want to bother. Black Belt Bryce and his Mankey. This Mankey actually could be a problem. Let's see how much Fake Out does. Never mind, Headbutt's gonna kill it. I think I should try switch training Charmander a little bit. At least when it's a Charmeleon, I can probably send it out. I'm gonna leave Venonat alone a little bit. I'm just gonna keep it with me to get XP, but it's not gonna evolve too soon, so I'm not too worried about sending it out right now. Yeah, I kind of do want to use a Goldeen because I've never done it before. But at the same time, it's a Goldeen and I don't want to use it. How is Boolin level 25 and it still only has Vine Whip? May I ask? Do I have to look this up? Because I need Razor Leaf, please. At this point, I shouldn't even have Razor Leaf. Give me Energy Ball. Energy Ball's probably too much, but still, give me Razor Leaf. Also, the fact that you're forced to use single Joy-Con is awful for this game. Like, they could have made, and this isn't fixed in Sword and Shield either, but I think they could have made the battle a lot more streamlined if they let you use, first of all, 2 controllers, but I mean on the left Joy-Con, or your left stick, if they let you use the D-pad to select moves, because... And I don't mean by select moves by just going up and down, because I hate having to go all the way down to select move, because it's a 4 slot like this. If it was a like a radial wheel to select all 4 of your moves, kind of like in it was like that in Mystery Dungeon, Super Mystery Dungeon, I think. But like a radial wheel, and then it lets you press up, left, right, or down. It was like that in Pokemon Stadium actually. It let you do that in Stadium. That really should be in this game, and in Sword and Shield. Why did I use this and not Thunderbolt? I mean, Lost Slide. I know, but it should still die. Thunderbolt definitely works for now until I have, Thunder Punch. Razor Leaf is at 31 for, Ivysaur. I'm stuck with Vine Whip until level 31. And then after that, Venusaur, it doesn't get any other grass type. I'm stuck with Razor Leaf until 71 when it learns Solar Beam. And I'm just gonna keep Razor Leaf if I learn Solar Beam, so, like, what's the point? Okay, here's another encounter. Route 10. Actually, wait, what's here? I normally wouldn't look things up, but I kinda care a little bit, because I don't want a Voltorb. Let me see. So Kanto's Route 10... Where is it? Route 10 has... Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, there's nothing in the grass. Is that true? Nothing spawns here? Oh no, that's Rattata. Actually, I could try to get Rattata. There's also Krabby here, but I don't want that. If I wait, I can get Dratini in the water if I try, which I think I will wait for. I'm not going to get my encounter right now. I do kind of want to get a Rattata. I think everything else here is dupes except for Krabby and Nidorino. So if I did, I'd probably get Rattata. Okay, hello Lorelei. I actually do like this event because I like when the gym leaders in Elite Four matter in the story. I mean, this doesn't even matter, but like this is the only instance of them actually doing something in this game, but it's better than nothing, okay? What was I saying? Oh, I want Alolan Raticate because I wanted to use it, but at the same time, Alolan Raticate's bad. I already have Persian. Plus, Alolan Raticate is a dark type. I don't know, I'll think about it, but not on this route since I can find Dratini here. That's way more important. We send out Mr. Oven Mitts himself. I really wish I could name it so I could name it that. This Raticate better not have Dig. My defense is lowered, but that doesn't really matter. Not because that crunch didn't do very much anyways. Unless he crit me, that'd be bad. I wouldn't want to lose this Graveler that way. Yeah, I do like when the gym leaders do things. Like when they at least look like they're useful. Because that was the thing in Black and White a lot. Like all the gym leaders actually helped you against Team Plasma, except for the first 3. But that was so good. They helped you like within various subplots within their own cities, and they came back to help you at the end of the game. That was great. But like in every other game, they don't do anything. Another trade in here. Oh, you know what? If I get a Pikachu, I really want a Pikachu if I get it in the power plant, because I can trade it for an Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu I think is pretty good in this game. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not really held back by not having an ability, since Surge Surfer's not great anyways. And it's a Psychic type that's fairly fast. I'm not sure exactly how fast Alolan Raichu is. I'm gonna battle these... Oh, that's a coach trainer. Oh boy. I'm gonna battle this guy, but first, let me... Hold on, it's dark in here. Let me get my encounter. I'm just gonna move down a little bit and then move right back and right forward. Okay, I guess it's Onix. Wait, no! No! Oh my god, why did it have to be this? I was thinking about Steelix, and then the thought of Steelix reminded me that there is no Steelix, and that there's nothing but sadness to have with this Onix. I can't even throw it away for anything. Alright, I'm not catching you. Get away from me. I'm not catching it. It's first off, it's a pain. Second off, it's an Onix. I don't want it. I could have found, like, Cubone and Rhyhorn here. At the very least, like, a Zubat. I'd rather have had that. But, okay, whatever. No encounter is my encounter. There's no point in catching Onix. Don't even try to reason with me. Okay. Let me switch to... Lambs, I guess. I actually do like these coach trainers being genuinely strong. It was a lot like the Z trainers in Sun and Moon. Those were cool additions. I liked them. I hope they keep stuff like that. I hope the game itself is a challenge, not just these couple random trainers. Let me go ahead and switch to Bulin here. I'm not sure what this Poliwhirl's gonna do, but I was afraid it was gonna Brick Break me. Oh, it has Hypnosis, great. Vine Whip is so weak. It does have Brick Break. It's gonna be so long until I get Razor Leaf. Are there even any TMs I can give to Bulin? Oh, you know what? Once I beat Erica, I can teach it Giga Drain. Or Mega Drain, whatever she gives me. That'll be so much better. And Mega Drain will work really well with Leech Seed. No, I get to press the... Oh. Primeape. Well, Primeape's not going to do anything to me, so I'm just going to go into Mothman here to do a little bit of switch training. Level 26. Hopefully it doesn't have a, like, Feint attack or something. Oh, you know what? I think this guy's gonna give me the TM for Brick Break. That'd be nice. Sure, it's doing a lot of damage though. And I'm not doing nearly enough damage to him. This Brick Break actually hurts a lot. Let's go back into Bulin. Let's just Leech Seed. Vinelip's not going to be doing that much. Plus, his Brick Break hurts. Okay, it's time to heal. Let's not let Bulin get crit or something. It's definitely good that I have a Pokemon that I can do stall shenanigans with when I need to. I'm glad that they nerfed, I'm thinking this happened in Gen 7, but I'm glad that they nerfed Hyper Potions and buffed Super Potions. That was a good addition. It definitely fixed it, because the way it was healing was a little bit weird. Like, potions are 20, and then it goes to 6 or 50, and then it goes to 1 or 200. I think it makes a bit more sense now that it's 2060 than 120. Especially since, like, there was no reason to use max potions since 200 health was more than most Pokemon needed. Until you were maybe like level 60. At least it made max potions more valuable since you need them now. Plus, one thing I liked about Gen 7 was that it, first off, the regional forms were a great idea. I really hope they don't scrap them, but I feel like they will because Game Freak likes throwing away cool things that they make. Like, they come up with good ideas and then they're like, alright, that idea's done. What's the next idea? Let's throw this one away. Instead of expanding on it. Brick Break, that's really good. Regional forms were amazing. I don't mind Z moves. I wish we got more Megas instead, but I appreciated it for a gimmick for one generation, and I wanted them to go back to it. I had high hopes since Galar is based on England, and it's right next to France. And so it would be right next to Kalos, so it would make sense for there to be Megas tied in with the story. But, anyways. Completely forgot what I was talking about. I just started ranting. Crap. I was talking about Z-moves. I was talking about Gen 7. One thing Gen 7 really did right was that they went through a lot of old, bad Pokemon. They didn't go through nearly as much as I was hoping they would, but it was a good start. They went through a lot of bad Pokemon like Arbok and Dugtrio, and they just went through a lot of old Pokemon and buffed their stats. They added like plus 10, plus 20 to Pokemon like Volbeat, Corsola, Arbok, like I said. They gave them a lot, they made them stronger, which I think they should do a bit more. Like, they should be doing balance patches. If not between games, they should be doing it often between generations. And what they should be doing is they should be balance updating and fixing stats with balance patches. Because what I think that they could do to make a lot of their Pokemon games a little more lasting is make the competitive worth it to play. Because once you play through Let's Go Pikachu, you're not gonna stay unless you're a shiny hunter, I guess. But who would really play the competitive for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? I mean, I do know a few people, but like that's worn off already. It worn off pretty quickly. If they focused on the, especially since the online system in this game is terrible, but I mean, if they made the online a bit better, it keeps players playing the game because they have something to work towards. There's a reason to train your Pokemon instead of just, like, looking at it. But I think that like Oras and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were the best games for competitive. I mean, I know Pokemon's like hugely a casual game, but that doesn't mean that they can't make the competitive a bit more fun. It would also bring a lot more people into competitive, which would keep the players playing the game, so they wouldn't have to make a game every year. But I don't know. I feel like Game Freak's tunnel visioning. They're like, oh, we have to pander to kids, which is why they're making the games easier, which doesn't even make sense to me. I think kids would like a harder game anyways, but that's what they're trying to do. That's what their idea is. So they're trying to make the game super easy to pander to kids, but then at the same time, they're like throwing away all their other people who like the game. They're tunnel visioning on one demographic instead of broadening their scope and making the games appeal to everyone. Because there is a middle ground, they just don't see it. Okay, I did say I was gonna make it through Rock Tunnel, but I didn't expect making it to Rock Tunnel to take this long. It's over. I'll be back next time. I'll make it through Rock Tunnel. I'll be at Lavender Town, and oh great, now he's gonna bark. And I should be able to make it to Erica and Celadon City. Maybe I'll get some good TMs in Celadon City too. So stay tuned for that, and I'll probably complain more next time.